The shaker maker.
Right, okay. I think let's play Panic at the Disco. Have a little practice, just sort of chilling out. And after the news, we'll have an official practice on.
Do you go to the news late on your show as well? Brilliant.
Sometimes, yes.
And then we're so with the Wanted and me and Dave doing whatever cover they're covering.
Yeah. Chris and Dave in the live lounge.
Hope it's not Adele.
Yeah, with a tambourine and a shaker on over it. All right, Panic at the Disco. Then here it is, at Radio 1.
She paints her fingers with the close precision. He starts to notice empty
It's Panic at the Disco and the Ballad of Mona Lisa at Radio 1. It's the longest ever show with Chris Moyles, Comedy Dave and Fern Cotton.
So, this is exciting. In an hour, yourself and Dave will be in the live lounge with The Wanted performing on the cover. Now, that is worth a quid, if I've ever heard anything worth a quid. So, to support Dave and Christopher in their challenge for comic relief, all you need to do is text the word Chris to 70011 if you haven't done it already. By texting the word Chris to 70011, you'll be giving comic relief £1 to basically transform the lives of people all over the world. Africa, the UK, you know the score. So text costs £1 plus your standard network message charge, and the whole £1 goes to comic relief.
Good.
You must be over 16 or 16 or over, and always ask the bill payer's permission. For full terms and conditions, go online at bbc.co.uk/Radio 1. Give us a quid.
Well done.
Because you're going to be doing your tambo and your maracas and all that. It's definitely worth £1.
Well, here's the challenge, right? If you love Fern, if you listen to Fern every day, then you need to text, and then that will go into the kitty for comic relief. But it will make Fern look well popular if she raises loads in her time slot.
Of course, this is not this is not about that. But
no,
if we're going to raise money,
people are going to give money anyway, they may as well do it. If they haven't done it yet, they can do it now.
Yeah.
And then it'll make you can go, oh, we've reached a gazillion pounds.
We'll rate more than Greg. That's fine.
Yeah, exactly. See, I love Fern. It's not really about that, but as long as I get more than Greg.
Yeah, exactly. It is about that.
So text the word Chris to 70011. Thank you.
Do you want me to do this bit? Yeah. All right then, it's 10:30. Here's the news with Dominic Byrne.
Dominic, who's he?
Digital,
FM,
online.
This is BBC Radio 1.
Police say stalking victims must get help.
Newsbeat.
Top 11:30.
Well, thank you very much, Dominic Byrne. That was beautifully read there.
Hello.
Hi, Dom.
Hi, Dave. Hi, Fern.
Hi, we
Chris.
miss you already.
I miss you too.
How do you find Dominic reading the news?
I love Dominic reading the news.
Is he your favourite?
Yeah, Dominic. I love Chris Smith as well. Chris is great. Chilva Zumdar, excellent.
I don't know.
You don't get these guys? No, just
I'm stuck with Dominic.
Do you find him a little bit annoying or not?
Right, no, I don't. I love Dominic.
Thank you, Fern.
Stewie?
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes.
The truth comes out, doesn't it?
This is BBC Radio 1's longest show ever. With Chris Moyles and Comedy Dave and Fern Cotton for Comic Relief. Hour 5.
Hour 5.
Is that right? Is it hour 5?
Yeah.
Oh, it is, isn't it?
Because when it starts at 6:30, that's obviously hour 1. So it's the beginning of hour 5, even though we've done 4 hours, if that makes sense.
But
we've done 4 hours.
So 2 days left to go.
2 days left.
If we go for the ultimate, but I've got to be honest, I don't think we're going to get there.
Of course you are.
I think
Don't
we'll
be
break.
pessimistic at this early hour. It's fine.
Look who's sitting next to you. Look who we've got. Look at him. Look how napped he looks already.
Come on, Davey.
I'm fine, Fern.
Okay.
I'm good.
I've got some good news.
Go on.
So, as of 10:26 this morning, the total fundraising amount for Radio 1 is... It's good. In a short amount of time. Very good. £56,655.
Hey.
More, though, please. More.
Thank you very much.
That's an amazing amount of money.
Yeah, isn't it?
Seriously, Dave needs the support and encouragement now, so please keep texting, please.
If not for the kids in Africa,
Do it for
just
me.
for Dave.
Just for
Thank
Dave.
you.
That'll be good.
Chris to 70011. Put it in your phone now if you haven't got time to do it right this second. Do it later, or text it to your mates. Get them to do it as well. I've been texting this morning. Get involved. Do it. Isn't that right, Davey?
Absolutely right, Miss Cotton.
Good.
What should they text if they want to give £1 to cover relief?
Chris, just Chris.
70011. 70011. Thank you.
70011.
Easy.
Do it for fun, so she can get more people than Greg James.
Yes, please.
This is BBC Radio 1's longest show ever. With Chris Moyles and Comedy Dave and Fern Cotton for Comic Relief. Hour 5.
and the way it hits her lips. She's a rock and roll survivor with pendulum hips. She's got deep brown eyes.
Up, up. We got them hypnotized. We got them hypnotized. We got them hypnotized. We got them hypnotized.
Hey yo!
We got them hypnotized.
Hey yo!
We got them hypnotized.
Tiesto and Busta Rhymes.
We got them hypnotized.
And before that, Noah and the Whale.
We got them hypnotized.
Come on! I love Busta Rhymes' voice.
See, I prefer the Tiesto version without Busta Rhymes.
Do you?
Just of that tune.
Oh, see, I like the Buster bits.
Yeah,
Come on.
I love that song. Now, look, we know that you've got your live lounge. It's impending. It's always, what, half an hour's time you're going to be in the live lounge. Well,
Yes.
sort of chatting to them, and then just after that, doing your actual thing with the lads.
Oh, one of the fellas who looks after the Wanted, who's a fella called John, who we've known for years, who's looked after many bands over the years.
The biggest boy bands.
You know. He just suggested that maybe we should be practicing. And I said,
Yes.
well, we don't need to practice, do we? We're one take. We'll just nail it.
No, wait. The rhythm section of any musical setup is the most important thing, because you're like the conductors. You're keeping the rhythm going. You're keeping the band in check with where they're at. So you've got the tambourine, you've got the maracas, Dave. This needs to be this needs to work. There needs to be some synergy with the band.
Okay.
There's the tambourine.
Okay.
We've got 4 longer versions of
Okay.
the covers there.
Right.
Have a play around, see what you think, and
Okay.
just see how this might work, how it
Fine.
might sort
Okay.
of organically, go. So, what song first? Jessie J?
Yeah, let's go
Okay, let's
Jessie
see how
J.
you work. Yes. Dave, I like what you're doing. That's good.
There you go,
Dave especially grew in confidence halfway through that.
Thanks
I'm really
very
started
much.
going for it.
could you tell?
Yeah. It
Switch
was,
them cameras off.
Yeah.
now let's try another one. What have we got?
Neon Trees,
Yeah,
another
Neon
one?
Trees. Let's try that.
Variation on the theme, really, isn't
My
it?
only worry with a song like that, if they do have that one, is quite an upbeat, fast song.
Yeah.
The maracas and tambourine are quite...
I get lost.
No, quite the opposite. A little bit too much, if
Oh,
anything.
you think it
so-
sounds bad when it's a noisy song? What when it's over Adele?
Right, try. Double time?
No, it's too much.
Double time.
Too much. You need to.
It's
you
not the
need to
rave
be-
remix. Try something a bit more chilled, yeah.
A bit annoying, that one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I would say don't underestimate the power of the maracas, Dave. Just, gently does it.
Less
I think
is
would be
more.
That's my
less is
favourite
more.
catchphrase you've ever had in your career.
Right.
Don't underestimate the power of my maracas.
Not mine, it is.
Well,
Do you know what? My confidence has just shrunk.
And are we thinking it's not going to be Now in the World because we just played
well, we
it?
just played it. So it can't be
It's
Noah
not
the
going to be in
Whale.
the same hour. That's a waste of time. It's rehearsing that one.
It's probably not going to be that one. So it's going to be one of those 3. I know which one. I hope it isn't.
I hope it doesn't talk. By the way, you can see this all on the red button on your telly.
Yeah.
If you're listening to the radio and you've got a telly at work, or you're at home, hit the red button on any BBC telly channel and you'll be able to see us live. That's me. Hi.
You see Dave's Maracas. If you go on...
Good Dave's Maracas. There you are. There's Dave's Maracas.
Hello.
And now let's
Really
have a look at
small
Fern's. Fern. There's Fern.
Without Maracas.
Well, as you know, if you watch Celebrity Juice.
Thank you.
Right. When are we going to do the live lounge?
Well, you'll be in there playing music with them, I would say, in about 40 minutes. But we'll chat to them before that in about half an hour and just see how they're feeling about this collaboration they have no say on whatsoever.
Oh, I'm sure they're very, very, very nonplussed.
They can't wait.
Right, this is Ellie Goulding and Lights on Radio 1's longest ever show.
I had a way then, losing it all on my own, calling.
Ellie Goulding and Lights on Radio 1's longest ever show with Chris Moyles, Comedy Dave and Fern Cotton.
Hello.
Hello.
We are trying to break Radio 1's longest show ever record, which is 37 hours, which Simon Mayo did in 1999. However, Guinness World Records have told us that if we stay on air for over 50 hours, we'll set a brand new world record for Radio DJ Insurance Marathon brackets team.
50s.
Yeah, but as we're currently on 4 hours, 24 minutes, let's just do one thing one step at a time.
It's a big ask, isn't it, to do 50-plus hours?
Well, you don't want that burden on your shoulders at this early point of the competition. Do you know what I mean?
I'm worried I might not make it to Greg Mills.
Right, mm-hmm.
That's Greg and Scott.
I hear you. I'm going to play a new bit of music now.
Mm-hmm. Oh, we love new music.
Do you now?
Yeah.
Okay. This is a chap called Hervé, and the track is called Together, and it's out on the 17th of April.
I know it.
Now, Hervé, do you know this one?
Yeah, do you want me to tell you about it?
Go on, then.
Well, I heard Annie Mac play it.
Did you?
When we were off and Zayn was on in the morning.
Oh, yeah,
They had a day of all the specialist DJs on, and Annie played it. One day, it was like a second or third track.
Okay, nice. And it's got a sample that I'm sure that you instantly recognised and went, I love this.
Yes.
A Primal Scream sample.
Yes.
Okay, so if people out there who don't know, you might recognise this track, or if not, it'll just be a lovely, catchy ditty for you to hear. But here is Hervé Together.
Hervé Together. Hervé and Together on BBC Radio 1.
That's a good sort of stay awake tune.
Yeah, we could just have that on a loop, couldn't we?
Yeah.
2 days.
So you know what? I don't think we can give these details enough because people are still tuning in all the time and
Can I
hearing
just
this
stop
for
you
the
for a
first time.
second?
Yes,
Do you like that track?
I do really like that tune.
Do you not think it's sacrilegious?
Oh no, I mean I love the Primal Scream original, but you know, for people who don't know about Primal Scream, it's maybe a good way of educating them about a band and hearing it in a different way. People who love dance music.
That's probably what Primal Scream think as well.
Yeah, it's not what I've heard.
Possibly.
If you don't know Primal Scream, if you don't know the original of that track, Come Together, you should go and treat yourself to an album called Screamadelica, which is 20 years old.
Is it 20 years old now?
Yeah. However, it's an amazing album.
It is.
It's a groundbreaking album.
It's a brilliant album. Really, really good.
And they're amazing live.
Definitely.
I've seen them a few times. I've
Yeah,
seen them all around the world. I've seen them in London and Stoke-on-Trent.
I've seen them. And did you not see them in Dundee at Radio 1's Big Weekend? In Camden Park?
Weekend.
Yes.
That was brilliant.
Love that.
They were in the In New Music We Trust tent, headlining.
I went to see them in Stoke-on-Trent, and I bought a poster from the men that sell the posters afterwards, and didn't realise, because I was a bit giddy from the gig and a bit jarred, it's one of those humongous posters that you get.
Life-size.
You can only ever get outside gigs.
Yeah.
These men selling these massive, but they're
on the floor. They're always on the pavement, aren't they?
Yeah.
And it was to celebrate the single release of Rocks, and it's like a black and white picture of them. They've just come off stage and they're all sweaty and tight. It's really good rock and roll black and white picture. So I got it framed up.
Nice.
And it's wicked.
Oh, that's gorgeous.
I don't know where it is.
Right. Even though it's framed?
I think it's in the garage at Mum and Dad's house, but I genuinely don't know where it is. I got that and the single release of Eternal's Oh Baby I, which is the same, but not as cool.
No,
you saw them in Wolverhampton, didn't you?
Yeah.
Wolfram Hall.
Yeah, with Michelle Gale as support.
Brilliant. Now, look, I've got another reason for people to text that number. Because we need to keep, different new reasons, and I think this is a really good one.
Okay.
So, once again, all you need to do is text Chris to 70011. That is all you need to do. It's really easy. And then £1 will go to Comic Relief. The whole £1 will go to Comic Relief to help loads of people all over the world. And I mean, you're going to see so many different reasons on the big show on Friday as well. I've seen some of the appeal films, which are unreal. Just, really hard to watch, but they'll really get you texting. So again, it's Chris to 70011. And if you want any more details, you can go online, bbc.co.uk/Radio1. So, Chris.
Yeah, you've got to be 16 or over and ask for pays permission, and it costs £1 plus your standard network message charge, and the whole £1 goes to Comic Relief.
That bit, I forgot about
I know you
that.
know that, I was just saying it, because Stewie will slap me.
Okay, good. So, you know who's boss today. So, today, this show is all about dreams coming true for you.
and it is already, Fern. Can we just say that only an hour into your show is already a dream come true for both of us?
Good. Not only are you just hanging out and having a lovely time, you're going to be playing with the Wanted in a bit, in the live lounge.
You and I really need to have a sit-down chat about what are my dreams.
But wait.